perched? There's
Four.
Four.
We are out here today retrofitting some existing power lines to make them safer for bald eagles, but not only bald eagles, but all avian species, especially large species.
It's part of the Four Corners mine, and this is a major utility corridor, and it's got about 3 or 4 different power lines. We put covers on the insulators. Collisions and electrocutions are one of the eagle and large birds' greatest threats right now. We're also putting on what are called bird diverters, which are reflective glow-in-the-dark. The bottom grouping isn't. Right. Shows the birds that there's an obstacle there, and then they are able to see it and clear it.
Can you see the adult now?
Yep. And over here we have, not too far away, an eagle pair that's nesting.
Nesting, and up to the top left there's a black spot. That's the actual adult. They built a nest out here close to some power lines that were already existing. Colleen said there is 2 chicks.
They like the area. They came in knowing that this was a very active area. However, it is still our responsibility to make sure that our operations are not affecting and putting those birds in danger.
The chick is in front of the adult, so you can see it very well.
Here and so far they have 2 little eaglets in the nest.
What's the protocol that we're going to follow for calling off the work?
What we want to do is we want to make sure that this area is protected prior to them taking flight and getting themselves into trouble in the power lines.
And so far everything's doing fine.
This obviously is the area I'm most concerned with.
They built the nest in a tricky spot, but it's good habitat around here. We have quality reclamation right next to this habitat that they built it in, and we also have water nearby that they hunt for fish out of. But it's important for us, since the wires were already here, that we protect the nest that is now here. I would have one truck working out here with the poles. Today we're actually in nesting season. We have their protection zone that's staked out around the eagle nest. Yeah. So I thought we would start on the outside and then gradually, you know, like you said, work your way in.
Yeah.
We also have a biologist here today, which is monitoring the eagles to make sure that our activities today are not disturbing them.
My name is Colleen Riley. I'm a wildlife biologist from a consulting firm called Cardno Entrix. I'm out here on behalf of Mosaic to monitor the eagle's nest, which is active this season.
We have the adult sitting in the nest with 2 of the chicks. Everything looks good.
My concern is the birds and making sure that they're okay during the construction activity.
We're going to stay down here.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, maybe we'll just have them do that.
Today they've been doing great. One of the adults has stayed with the chicks at all times. No problems at all. They're really doing well today.
I think I'll just have them continue to come
Okay,
this way
that's a good
and we'll
idea.
see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Eagles have been removed from the endangered species list, but they are still protected under the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act. So Mosaic, because of all our power lines, we have a responsibility to reduce the risk.
We are stewards of the environment, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything possible to keep all these birds safe from the power lines that run through the mines out here.
Well, I definitely want to make sure these guys don't come any closer. I'm an ecologist, a wildlife ecologist. I love wildlife. I think Mosaic's viewpoint is that we want to be good corporate neighbors, not just to the people, but to the wildlife as well. Oh, yeah.
You see him?
Yep. This is kind of an interesting situation where you have a major part of our operations. Some wildlife come right in. Oh, cool. We can coexist together. So we're pretty excited about that and excited to show that the operations can exist and coexist with wildlife.
Oh, both chicks have their heads up if you come look.
Very exciting for me. I think I get a little giddy. I've been taking a lot of photos, but it's great to see them doing well and surviving and thriving. We love working with Mosaic. They're very proactive in what they do to protect the listed species of wildlife on their properties.